Oh yay! Antilles is hosting me! And oh no, my super cool Twitch alert thing got cut off. Quick, let me fix that. Thank you so much for the host, Antilles. And there we go. You may have, if you were here, you would have seen a super cool gif of Kirby using a super ability. But since I'm an idiot and I didn't test again before I started streaming, the super cool gif was hidden by my green border. Anyways, let's do this. Guess I can't really see my face. I look good. Let me tilt it down and forward a bit. Okay, let's do this. Everything's all set. Oh, I started. Good thing I was already holding down the D-pad. Okay, so first things first. Cracked bat. Banana flavor is pretty cool. Oh, right weapon. Da. Already making stupid mistakes, but whatever. That cost me like 5 seconds. It'll be a new PB as long as I don't get bit by a coil snake this time, so I'm good with anything. Guess Antilles didn't show up, which is good because it would have been kind of embarrassing to see my cool thing cut off and turned into a lame thing. This section's pretty easy. Just gotta focus. Mash through exactly enough text from Pokey. Sure, I'm bugging the officers. You're the one who's running around like sticking your fat face in all of their faces. Let's go ahead and take this bread roll now. Some people prefer to grab the bread roll when you're coming back down the hill once you've gotten picky, but, or is it pikey? I don't remember. The point is, I just like to grab it now because you don't have to worry about having 4 party members, so there's less of a chance you're gonna get stuck on something. It's just a bit faster. And I won't forget to do it later. There we go. Scoot it off to bed. And I've got a solid 6 minutes to beat the Starman Jr. I was wondering why Gygus didn't send, or Gygus, however you say his name, didn't send a stronger foe after you than a Starman Jr. Like, not even just a regular Starman, but a Junior. You don't even see those anywhere else in the game. Like, why? Please regard and left suddenly deal with the sharks. Yeah. We'll go beat the sharks up in about 10 minutes based on my current record. Change out my pajamas. Yes, I will change out of my jammies. Now I'm in full Ness Adventure gear, including a yellow backpack. Okay. Pokey joins the party. Answer the phone as quickly as possible. Your dad worked to exhaustion. Cash machine. There we go. Okay, nothing in the chat yet. Ooh, a dog. That's bad positioning. I'm just gonna reset that. Okay, well, still a dog, but he's stuck on a tree, so that's okay. We're gonna want to despawn that dog, though. He's in a tricky spot. Let's hope for just a crow. No, that dog's too risky. Dang it, why won't he despawn? Okay, crow. this right? Yep, he's stuck on the tree. Perfect. Or not. Okay, finally got him stuck again. That was close. A crow is pretty much the worst thing that can happen to you here. Because it's like you miss a lot, so it's hard to kill him consistently, and he'll steal my bread roll. Okay, this is a pretty solid first segment so far. Nice, no enemies. And some pretty good luck too. I've had very bad spawns there before, like 2 snakes and a crow. Okay, and Picky joins you. Okay, he's Picky. Yes, I hear a buzzing sound that sounds like a bee, and then Buzz is gonna give me his whole story. Right. Okay, no dropped frames. Forgot to hit hide attempt counts on my timer. I'll have to do that later in like a cutscene. Okay, yes. Wisdom, courage, and friendship. See, I thought it was wisdom, courage, and power. That makes a full Triforce. Okay, sweet. Buzz joins. And then Pokey whines. I grabbed the bread roll. So I should be good. Starman Jr. Bring it on, man. Just sit on autofight, there's nothing I can do. I like banana flavor. Mint is still like the best overall flavor, but like banana's a nice change. It looks cool against the Starman Jr. battle background. Oh sweet. I'm kidding. Come on, Buzz, just kill him already. Yes! Yes! That is like the best Starman Jr. fights I've ever had. It still sucks, but it's one of the best I've ever had. Okay. Accidentally matched text one too many times there, but oh well. Yep. According to my timer, I have saved 1.5 minutes over my best Starman Jr. fight. Which gives me plenty of time to go beat Frank. $100,000, but it could have been less. Or more, but it could have been less. Sure. And that dung beetle. Except not really. Smashing his guts. Yada yada yada. We all know. Accidentally mashed text one too many times there, but oh well. Oh, nice. You can see my head. Okay. Here, so then channel your power and multiply it. Right, except I'm not getting a magic hand because this is a race. No, I don't want to hear the story. I thought I was just like, cool, you got the soundstone, Buzz is dead. Okay. 6.5 minutes to beat Frank. Looking good. I don't know watch out for that runaway dog. Oh man, this is a pretty pickle. Not a fuzzy pickle, a pretty pickle. Okay. That was a minor time loss, but at least I didn't get into a fight. Dang it. I always have to fight the dang coil snake. Still, it's enough for me to level up, so. Oh, maximum 8. Okay. That could have been worse. That was some pretty bad spawns there, but at least I got the coil snake now and not when I was on the hill. Nice. Okay. Grab the burger. Trash can food is the best. Okay, so withdraw the full 50. Sweet. Thank you. Oops. Guess I should have withdrawn the full 54 there so I could get an extra burger, but at the end of the world, swing wide around the hospital to avoid the shark spawning. Nice. Cutting it a little close here. Oh shoot. Oh my god. What? I wasn't paying attention. Well, there goes the race. I can still get a good run though. But wow, I just wasn't paying attention. I should have started with the hamburger, but I was just bashing. And now there's no way to avoid triggering the photo. Dang you, photo man. You're ruining my life. The runaway dogs let out loud piercing howls. That's what's going on right now. My dogs bark a lot. Disappointing, but it's still salvageable. Well, why couldn't this have happened last time? I wouldn't have bashed. At least I got a hamburger. Look, dude, I'm gonna kick your butt. Okay, nice. Okay, Boogey percent. Oh shoot, hold on. Okay, so basically, I don't know if you played the game or not, but one of the bosses is the Boogey tent. Why don't I do two? So it's called Boogey percent because it's 4 races. So you just go to the Boogey tent, whereas a normal Earthbound run would take like 3 to 5 hours. It's a very long game for speedrunning. So that's what Boogey percent stands for. No, I cannot say my name. Okay. Perfect. Just say nasty things. That does nothing. Yes! Smash. Perfect. As you can see, I'm losing a lot of time because I died to a punk. I forgot to heal during the fight, and then I just got really, really unlucky. Okay. But Frankenstein should be a breeze. Especially if I keep getting smashed. Okay, let's go ahead and use life up. Oh, sweet, that was lucky. Another smash, that was really lucky. Okay. Wow, my dogs like to bark. I don't know how well you can hear that, but they're barking like crazy. So, JD, I believe you were here one of the last times I did a speedrun during my Donkey Kong Country 2, so what do you think of the updated layout? It's a bit laggier, like there's some frame drops, but I think overall it looks nicer, especially with the timer there. Also, if you know how to host on Twitch, I set up a cool new thing where it plays a random GIF and some little shout out text whenever anybody hosts or follows. So if you want to see that, I have 5 different ones that can trigger. So they're all pretty cool. Yeah, okay. The audio with the game, me, or both? I can't fix it right now, but later in the run there's a bunch of cutscenes, so I'll fix it then. That's really the biggest problem with this setup is you can't get the audio to be perfectly synced every time. The game audio, okay. Well then, yeah, it'll be a while because I don't really want to stop my run to mess with it. But I will keep that in mind, thank you. Okay. Now this is, you wouldn't think so, but this is actually one of the trickiest parts of the run. just because it takes a while, and you gotta have good technique to make it not take a while. And that was so close, man. Oh, that mouse almost got me. Sweet, 4 attacks. For this part, it takes like maybe 10 or 15 minutes depending on your luck. It's one of the longest parts of the run because in order to beat Titanic, he starts with, which is the boss of this area, he starts with 2 smaller ants next to him, and they will always use life up, which just restores each other's health. So you need to get to level 8 when you learn Rockin', which is a strong move that hits every enemy so that you can take out the small ants on your first turn. And so, since you won't have been fighting any enemies, you need to fight attack slugs for a while to get to level 8. There are other enemies you can fight, like you saw there's mice there, and then once we go up to the 2nd floor, you also start seeing ants. But attack slugs are the weakest enemies. Ooh, this is gonna be close. Maybe not. Nice. So I want to go ahead and eat a hamburger. I have tons of them. Nice. Because I'm still low enough level that a hamburger restores enough health to bring me to max, unless I'm like dead. There we go. Some more slugs. And what I do, what you're seeing here is, it's a multi-floor dungeon, but on the first floor, you only get slugs and mice. But once you move up to the 2nd floor, you also get ants. And ants on, like, the overworld map look exactly the same as slugs. They're just little black dots. So, it's a good idea to stay on the 1st floor, because then you know you're going to be fighting slugs. Oh shoot. What you just saw there was a trick called stutter stepping. Basically, some enemies in the game, including all 3 of the enemies in this dungeon, only move when you move. So if you like move by just quickly tapping, then they'll get confused and they won't move as fast as you. So you can use it to get away from tricky situations like that. This is some pretty rotten luck here. All I'm getting are mice now, and I'm gonna need quite a few more slugs to get to level 8. There we go. That'll help. Nice. Oh, yay! So yeah, that is one of my cool gifts. Rather odd. I wonder if I did something different with the settings, because I had someone hosted earlier, and they got the same Kirby one, which is just rather unlikely considering I have 5 set up. So what you just saw right there in the room was some really good luck. Basically, at my level, I am strong enough to kill a slug in 1 hit. So normally, you bump into a slug and a bunch of others charge over to even out the fight. But in that particular situation, there were slugs on the 2nd floor, so they couldn't charge over to join the fight. And then that prevented like all slugs from moving, so it counted as me only fighting 1 slug. And thus, I win without having to fight at all. It's 0% drop frames. Fine. But yeah, thanks for the host. I mean, for me, it's not really about the host. Honestly, this sounds weird, but it's not about the viewers. It's about, like, I just like to show people the cool little things to make the stream more fun. That was a close one. Oh, shoot. That was very close, and I'm gonna go ahead and eat another hamburger. So I was a bit low on health. Okay, just one by itself I can beat. Yeah, nice try, Mr. Mouse. I like to call him Mouser, because, you know, Super Mario Bros. 2. That is a very large group. I don't want to mess with that. I will if necessary. Okay, let's just take it. It's faster to just use my super psychic attack than to try and keep going up and down the rope. Okay, and then there will be... Huh, no butterfly. There's like an 80% chance of a magic butterfly showing up here that restores all my psychic power, but for some reason, the butterfly is absent. There we go, magic butterfly. Oh, I just remembered to ask, when you said the game audio is desynced, is it playing before the footage or after? Because if I didn't know whether it was going before or after, I would just end up making it worse, most probably. Oh, that's unlucky. I'm saying it's unlucky because at my level, normally I'm strong enough to one-hit kill an ant, but apparently I'm not quite strong enough. Which really sucks, because then I could have just gone through that room. Not gonna avoid him. This is really sucking, but oh well. One, I'll just have to take it again. Okay, after. Then that can easily be fixed. I just said, basically, since the footage lags slightly, I have the audio delayed by a slight amount, so I can just decrease the delay. Okay, so I'm gonna want to eat a hamburger. Nice. Well, I do dare. Let's do this. This is getting real close. Very, very close there. Luckily, he didn't use a psychic magnet to basically take my psychic power, which would have prevented me from healing there. Nice, that was the luckiest Titanic ant fight I've ever had. Okay, so I'm actually ahead by a minute. Oh, Beware Gamer, hi, thanks so much for showing up. So you can see, I'm in the middle of a tense race. Well, except you can't see the other racer, so you don't know if it's tense. Okay, the audio's kind of loud. I can fix that in a second. I'll just turn it down slightly. Let me get out of this cave first. So how's it going with you? I don't know how to say this. I'm just gonna say beware. Cause yeah. So how's everything going? I saw you were playing Mega Man X recently on your YouTube. That's pretty cool. It's a cool game. What's your favorite song? The audio from your mic is out of sync with. Okay. Fixable. Okay, so let's go ahead. Dang it. No, stop loading on me. I'm trying to turn down the volume. Oh, that's cool. Farmers markets are always cool. That should have fixed the audio problem. Not the desync that takes more than one hand, so I'll have to wait until a cutscene. Storm Eagle. That's really good. That one used to be my favorite, but recently I've become rather partial to Boomer Kawanger. And my favorite just like song, Boomer Kawanger is my favorite stage theme, but my favorite just song is Variable X. Okay. So now we're gonna have to fight a bunch of police officers. So I want to make sure I have plenty of hamburgers. And that is the kind of thing you would only say while playing Earthbound. But yeah, the soundtrack on that game is just awesome. All the Mega Man X games have awesome soundtracks. Spark Mandrill. Love that one too. Tutorials. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I could find reasons why I love every single song on that soundtrack, really. The best opening stage, though, is Mega Man X2. Now, if you don't mind, this is a really crucial part of the run, just because it's very easy to die here if you're not careful. So, oops, I should have bought another hamburger. I personally haven't died here in a full run, though I did die a few times in practice. But yeah, again, with just the whole fact that, you know, Mega Man X games have an opening stage, like, I feel like SNES games were the perfect balance in terms of tutorial. Because they don't, like, in a modern game, you don't have some forced long tutorial, but you still have, like, an easier stage to get used to. No, I am not racing the entire game, because that would take me about 5 hours. So I'm just doing Boogey %, which basically means there's a boss called the Boogey Tent that I fight at some point later, and once you defeat the Boogey Tent, the race ends. So it only takes an hour to an hour and a half compared to 4 to 5.5 hours. Oh no! Oh man, that was close. I could still die. Use life up. Oh, wow. Did you guys see that? That was so close. Yeah, kind of, except it's a circus tent that grows a face and bites you. Okay, let's do this. Okay, just hit this one. There's 5% chance it'll miss. No, I got it. Okay. Nice. Oh, yeah, the mini barf. Yeah, that's what you're thinking of. We end right before that. To be precise, the run technically ends when you collect the jar of fly honey. But everybody calls it Boogey percent because Boogey percent is easier to say than fly honey percent. That just sounds weird. Sweet butterfly. Never have a butterfly spawn here. So I haven't gotten a chance to look recently. How far are you with Mega Man X anyways? Just because it's a cool game, I'm trying to find something to talk about. I don't know who's winning right now, because my computer would probably, like, you're saying the audio is slightly desync. Now my computer would probably just break if I tried to look at my opponent's stream at the same time as I am streaming. If you want to check, I linked to his Twitch channel in my description. He's probably winning. Last year I heard initial groups were decided based on, I'm suddenly forgetting words, based on your time. But this time groups were decided randomly, so I got the world record dude in my group, and that's who I'm playing right now. AndyPerfect, one of the greatest Earthbound speedrunners of all time. Sigma bosses. Okay, you just beat Boss Spider. I think that's how you say his name. Do you have the Hadoken? It won't help for most of the bosses, because like you saw with the spider, you only have a limited window to hit him, so most of them are like that. But I'm talking to Apple Kid. Why is it saying no problem? Okay. There are a few bosses that are like 10 times easier if you have that, just because you can kill them in one hit. Yeah, sure, I'll invest some money in you. Okay. A long tutorial video. Yeah. Vile is the biggest spot, but also, I'm pretty sure once you get to Sigma, you can use it on him to end the fight quickly. You know, it's Mega Man, so I doubt I'll be spoiling if I tell you there's multiple phases to the fight, but I know at least one point you can Hadoken him. I hope I'm saying that right. I was so surprised when I first found out that Zero dies, because all I really knew about Mega Man X for a long time was some ads in my comic book collection from when it came out, and it shows the screenshot of where Zero is captured and X is talking to Vile, and the caption says, X saves the Maverick leader Zero from the evil vial. And I'm like, no, Zero dies like 10 seconds after the screenshot was taken. Why did you lie to me? You couldn't have like had a screenshot of Spark Mandrill or something? Nice. Got around the sprout. Oh, the giant face thing, yeah. Everybody hates the giant face thing. Though it's one of those things, with any Mega Man game, normal or X, the bosses are really hard the first time, but once you know their patterns and their weaknesses, they're not too bad. Right. Apple Kid. So real quick, because I feel like I have a lot of hamburgers. Okay, I'm good. I'm just making sure. Sometimes I end up with too much stuff right there. And then I can't get the pencil eraser from Apple Kid. Though if you're fighting the face thingy, that means you're almost at the end of the game, which is pretty cool. And if you like that, you'll love X2. Though, that one is not easy to find a copy of. I've been searching for years. I don't have a copy of any of them, to be honest. I've always wanted one, but I can never find X2 or X3. And the one time I found X, it was like crazy expensive. Yeah, the only rule is the only rules here are that I don't reset and I don't use glitches, so you can tell me where he is if you want. You're also not allowed to use RNG manipulation, but I don't even know how to do that anyways. Basically, you know, since it's an RPG and it's all based on random numbers, it's been discovered that like stopping and checking nothing in certain spots will cause enemies to disappear, or like it'll make enemies always use certain attacks. It's used in a standard speedrun. It was first used in a standard speedrun by the guy I'm racing to get bombs from attack slugs, which are normally only a 1 in 128 chance, so then you can beat Titanic Ant very easily. And I apologize if I'm not responding to the chat very well. I just want to make sure I do good, because I know I'm going to lose to him because he's better, like just statistically. Unless he gets unlucky, I'm going to lose, but I still want to try my best. Okay, so I'm actually doing better than I expected. And yes, Mega Man X Collection. I am looking for a copy of that because last week when I was at a thrift store looking for like Halloween costume stuff, I found a PS2 with a power cable for $15. You know, it was just the system and the cable, so I would still need an AV cable and a controller before I'd be able to use the Mega Man X Collection on it, but I had to get it for $15. It was a good deal. So yes, I will look out for that. A lot of people have recommended the collection to me just because I don't pirate games and I don't have enough money to get most of the X games normally. Though I am looking into, you may not know this, but if you have an SNES, basically the Japanese Super Famicom has the same technical specifications as an American one. It just has a different shaped cartridge. So the only region locking on the system is just that inside a North American SNES there's two little plastic tabs. So you just like take something sharp, like say an X-Acto knife, you cut out the plastic tabs, and you can import Japanese games. So you could get the whole. It would be cheaper to get the whole X trilogy Japanese, including shipping costs, because you're importing it, than it would be to just get X2. And by the way, I'm not sure if I've said this already, but thanks so much for stopping by. Great to have you. I'll try to catch one of your streams sometime, but I just found out you had Twitch like yesterday. Oh. Yeah, sure, I'll sell you a hamburger. I'm gonna need some more money. I didn't withdraw quite enough. I'll go ahead and drop another hamburger because I don't need that many. I'm gonna need an inventory slot for the Franklin badge. Nice. Except I just got stuck on a door. Yeah, it is pretty interesting, so I'd like to do it sometime. And then I could get a legit copy of Earthbound instead of having to play it on Wii U. It would all be in Japanese, but at this point, I have the whole game memorized. Illusion of Gaia, I've never played that. Okay, if I'm not busy, I'll try and stop by. One of the new things. Do you know how to host yet? I was asking because yesterday when I was setting up this new stream, I set up a cool little thing called Twitch alerts, where if anybody hosts or follows while I'm streaming, it'll play a cool little GIF or GIF, whatever you want to call it, and it'll like have a little shout out text. So I just think it looks cool, and I have it set to be random. So okay. So yeah, it's probably a good skill to learn. It's very easy. Basically, you go to your Twitch channel, you type in your chat, so I usually do it in a different tab. You type /host and then the username of whoever is streaming. And then basically your channel is just showing their channel until you type /unhost or they stop streaming. So like, I can do it for you later just to show you if anybody. Yeah, Twitch alerts is totally free. It's easy. It's free and easy. I'm assuming it would cost money, like if I made 100 of them. But just the basic alerts is free. This is already getting tricky. This is bad luck. Okay, whew. That was like really close. It hasn't happened to me yet, but I have seen people lose runs there because they just kept getting hit by cultists. Oh shoot. I never split when I got to the village. That's why it's saying I'm so far behind when I'm really not. My bad. Here, give me a second and I'll read that. Okay. Yes. So just /host space and then the username. You I'm sure you can look it up. And it's not necessary, but it's just a cool thing to know how to do. They don't advertise it very well, though. I only found out because when I first started Twitch, I'm like, okay, I am gonna be the best streamer I could be, so I might as well look up how all these commands work. And Mr. Carpenter is dead. That was so awkward that I forgot to split there. Nice. I'm like 3 minutes ahead. Okay. So now I've got to do some stuff. So this time I made sure to save in the Tucson department store. Not on it, not the Tucson hotel, but the Tucson department store. I did it correctly. So that means I can warp back to Tucson by committing suicide. AKA a death warp. If you've ever done any kind of speedrun, you've probably seen that not common in like a 2D side scroller or anything, but in an RPG where you have to backtrack, or like in a 3D platformer. Oh yeah, it worked. You're hosting. Yep. So there it is. The ultra host ability. I definitely did something wrong because I have 5 different gifts set up, but it keeps showing that one. So I might have done something wrong because I doubt I would have gotten the same one 3 times in a row when I have 5 different host things set up. Oops. I'm not supposed to do that. What am I doing? Use the key in the cabin. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Sorry if I didn't explain that very well. But that's how Twitch alerts work, so if you want to try that later and set it up, it's easy. It integrates very well into any kind of streaming software, and it looks cool. Okay. There we go. I've got to be extra careful here. Nice. Last time I accidentally went around the front of the cabin, which causes a photo. And as you can probably guess, unless you're doing a special kind of Earthbound speedrun where you're trying to get every single photo, you want to avoid as many photos as possible. Nice, mole playing rough. Kill everybody. Okay, so Nesh just uses the ATM card and Paula just bashes. The purpose of her bashing is if he like sizes up the situation, then it'll make him stop being confused, but it won't kill him. Cause see, like he's gonna feel strange, but then Paula hits him and he goes back to normal. Nice. Yes. I did that correctly for once. I always do it wrong. Oh sweet, my robot's working too. Okay. I don't have quite enough money for the doctor's fee. So, let me go ahead and grab that. So the purpose of that is it's faster to, you know, just kill yourself, and even with having to go up to the hospital, it's faster than walking back through Peaceful Rest Valley and having to despawn enemies everywhere. Nice. Okay, you just typed something, I'll look at that in a second. Oh, I'll go around the back of the building here. You don't even have to have the site open, I don't think. You basically go to the site, you set it up, and then you want to implement it into your stream. So depending on the streaming software, that varies.
it's documented how to do it, so you can look it up. And then once you do that, just go ahead and test it, and as long as it's working okay, anytime you're streaming, it just works. You don't have to do anything. Very, very easy. And it looks cool. So now since I'm just mashing with one hand, this would be a good time to fix my timer. There we go. But yeah, I'm not the best streamer, but if you have any more questions about any of that stuff, I have been doing it for a few months now, so I know a few tricks. But yeah, it's very easy, and it's free, which is surprising to me because, you know, nothing that works well is ever free these days. Now, through the laggy park. There's so many people here, it slows down slightly. It's not that bad. I just called that. Yeah. I mean, yes, I get you need the 10 grand to advance the plot, but was it really a good idea to accept money from a criminal and then give it to the theater owner? I guess it wasn't a bad idea, just not a good idea. I don't know, Earthbound, man. What can I say? Okay, so we're coming up on the Runway 5 show, so when that happens, I will get a drink of water, because I'm a little thirsty, and then I can go ahead and fix the audio problems, or attempt to fix them at the very least. No, it's just a Samson Q2U, just a USB microphone. It's very simple. I do have a nicer mic that I use for recording, but the problem is since it's a professional mic, it records in stereo, so if I don't have two mics, it only goes out of the right speaker, and it just sounds bad. Okay, I'm gonna get some water real quick and I'll mess with the settings. Okay. I use OBS. I'd have the audio set to be slightly delayed too much. I can just set the delay back a bit. Oh shoot, I wasn't fast enough. Okay, just barely got it. Hopefully that helps a bit. The Runway 5 are free to leave. You better not have any complaints. You just got $10,000, man. Right, sorry. I forgot. I promised myself last time I did a speedrun I was not gonna sing because I always have audio desync problems and that would just sound terrible. Okay, so is the audio fixed now? Because if not, then this is like about 45 seconds that I can use to try and fix that. Nice, I'm gonna stay 3.5 minutes ahead, that's solid. Now as long as I get good luck in the Jeff segment, I should be good overall. Oh yeah, by the way, I know you normally just do Let's Plays and stuff, but it might not be your thing, but I just recommend trying speedrunning. I recommend it to everybody I know. For years, I thought it was like this super hard thing that like you had to be really skilled to do, but it turns out it's not too bad. Just pick a game you like and practice it a bit. I've only been doing Earthbound for 2 weeks. I guess 3 now, because yeah, I found out about the tournament about a week and a half before it started, so I had been planning on running Earthbound anyway, so I just immediately started practicing. Gotta watch out for those evil trash cans. Smelly little piles. Oh, flies are the worst. Ugh, go away, stupid flies. No! That was bad. That was very bad. Oh, the flies. That was terrible. Just when I was getting ahead of my record. Because then I have all this leveling up. But yes, they're adorable. Like, they're called no good flies, but they're just like these cute little yellow things. Like, what's not good about that? I love how one stares into your soul and the other one just like glances over you. Oh, whatever, he's not a zombie. Earthbound is like one of the best RPGs ever. In terms of like actual gameplay, Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story is my favorite, but Earthbound is just like, it has that, everybody always, you know, says it's because of that humor, and it really is. It's not so much that the lines, like quotes from the game are funny, but it's just the whole way it's laid out. Like the enemies you're fighting, the lines that play in battle. Yeah, I'm gonna lose a bit of time thanks to those flies. But I should still be okay in the long run. Okay, so now I try through the door, mash a bunch of text. Mother 3 I actually have not tried yet. Recently I found a PS4 controller on the ground, and I found out it works with my computer, so I have an emulator now set up for speedrun practice and playing with ROM hacks and stuff. So I do have Mother 3 downloaded, but I'm waiting to try it, because right now, you know, I'm running Earthbound, and I also recently started streaming my first playthrough of Paper Mario, so I'm just like, I have a bunch of RPGs I'm doing right now, I just want to wait. I'm also hoping that if I wait, Nintendo will decide it's a good idea to release it on Wii U in English, so there's an official version. I've heard the fan translation is really good. Like, I'm not saying their translation is going to be bad. Oops. Undo split. There we go. I accidentally split twice there. That was awkward. That's what I've heard. I'm really excited to try it, but I'm just waiting a bit. I don't know why. I just am. Now let's get the bad key machine. Well, first we gotta get a bent key. And then I'll get a bad key machine. I love how they list Einstein and Heisenberg as like dudes that Ant Donuts is smarter than. It's just, I mean, they both studied physics to a degree. It just, out of, you know, all of your picks, that just seems a little odd. Yeah. Okay. See you in a minute. We're best friends forever. And Jeff's all like, see you, loser. He doesn't say that, but the way he's just like, ops. Bought a monkey for $1. That's a good deal. Heck, even a pack of gum for $1 is a good deal. I guess it depends on the quality of the gum, but at least you can blow some good bubbles with it. Take the middle path. Fine. I'll have to take the goat. Didn't really want to fight the goat there, but I got stuck. There was no way around that. And at least I didn't die. You know, sometimes you can die to the goat because he's rather strong compared to level 1 Jeff. But since I didn't die, it's all good. There we go. Tessie Watching Club. Getting last 10th in the store store on my HP. I might actually still be ahead despite this, which is rather odd, but hey. My goal was 120. I might not make that, but I still have to see. Make sure to go around the tents so I don't trigger the photo man. The abominable photo man. It would have really helped if I hadn't died to my first Pogo Punk. Other than that, it's been solid, but I still have a lot of room for improvement. And also a lot of room to get lucky. Sorry, you can't see. At least you have a sandwich. I mean, I don't have a sandwich right now. I can understand the disappointment, but it's better than I thought I had a sandwich. Darn it, I don't have a sandwich, you know. Look, yeah, I wonder, like, maybe is the black box around the split like to represent a gold split? Maybe. Okay. The stream still looks really nice. Well, not really nice. It's laggy and slightly desynced, but compared to last week, it's really nice. This last week, I was just like doing some tests to see, okay, what can I do here that doesn't crash the computer? So I had a timer and a border, but like it was messy. Okay. Now to fight some very worthless protoplasms. This can also be a run killer. Once I fought 3 of these dudes, they just kept calling for help. But since I fought the gruff goat, I am strong, so I can beat him. Fun fact, just like getting a good stream is, yes, it is a real pain. So a little fun fact there. When doing a speed run, no matter what, so even if you fought a gruff goat there like I did, which is worst case scenario, your speed is going to be very low compared to the worthless protoplasm. So on your first turn, the chance of you running away is actually negative because you're so slow. Everyone's dropping eggs and cookies these days. Now let's see. Now here's a trick that nobody can ever get consistently. It's called skipping the second worthless protoplasm. And I missed it. Because Bubble Monkey is an idiot. And he just stood there and let it charge at him. Of course, this one is just dodging. I'm gonna eat an egg. Not in real life, I mean I'm gonna eat that fresh egg I got from the duck. Brick Road is such a strange dungeon. Anyways, I don't think I'm gonna die, so I'll just go ahead and skip saving there. I did it my first time around, but I never die here. It's really easy to die, but since I know that, I take great care to make sure I don't get in any fights. This is one of the single longest segments of the run just because it's so hard to get through this cave consistently. Fine, I'll take this fight. It's just some attack slugs. I can beat attack slugs. And it's probably faster than going around. Lots of mice up there. Dang you mice. What is... Ah! Bubble Monkey! No! Please don't get it. No! Bubble Monkey, you just killed us. You might have saved us. We're still gonna die overall. I need to eat a cookie. Whoa! Andy's done! And there's a lot of people watching me, which is embarrassing because thanks to Bubble Monkey's stupidity, I just got in a fight with a mouse. I almost lost. Taking the hamburger. I'm getting bad luck today. I do not want to get in another fight and lose. Oh, I wasn't looking. If Andy just hosted me, did anybody see the cool little, GIF fire? Yeah. He's finished. Oh, well. I mean, I honestly expected him to finish sooner, since he's the world record holder. And I'm not. Okay. Bubble Monkey, what the heck? You're getting us jammed to doorways now, so I'll grab the extra bottle rocket. I do this now as opposed to some people will buy bottle rockets once they get to 3'd, but I just take that bottle rocket now and that's always enough. Okay, that's good. Thanks, Andy. So how'd your race go? As you can see, I'm not having the best of luck. I'm still on pace for a new PB, but I haven't had the... I died... Let's see. All my mistakes or just bad things. I died to the first Pogo Punk. Don't even know how that happened. I wasn't really paying attention. Because it was a Pogo Punk. I didn't think I'd die. Giant Step was actually a new record. That's usually a killer for me. The cultists on all of my fights were calling for help. Right now, there's an infinite amount of mushrooms. There we go. Seriously though, the rest was okay. That's good. 109. Nice. Good job, man. I didn't think I was gonna win, but I'm still glad I'm not doing terrible. It hasn't been too bad though. It was just that I actually got the death warp for once. And then, as you saw in the cave, thanks to Bubble Monkey, I got stuck in a fight with a mouse. I also had some attack slugs and a gruff goat in Winters, all thanks to Bubble Monkey. Oops, back. Wait. Sorry, I keep messing up my timer. Yeah, 10 years or so. Okay, so start mashing buttons. I was hoping for a 120 today, but thanks to the cave, it looks like that's not going to happen. But I could still get like a 123. Okay, thanks, Robot. Like, I'm glad you're working, Robot, but everybody knows that now. You're not helping. I know it doesn't actually help to mash buttons, I just like doing it. Can stretch for a second. Don't want to mess up on the boogie tent.
Say hi, Brunettes.
I like Earthbound.
Not really, I hate everything. He is so mad at me for doing this, but I do not care.
He literally does hate everybody. Everybody thinks he's just a sweet little baby, but he's not. He's an evil monster. He would actually fit perfectly in Earthbound. You're like, oh, it's just a dog. He's not gonna hurt me. And then you're like, ah, it's a dog that can use smash attacks. Like, he is a rowdy mouse. He's tiny. You're like, oh, he can't do anything. Except then he suddenly keeps getting these smashes, and you're like, what the heck? You do that. People like pets. Especially cats. Let's see, my sum of best segments has been projected as a 124. Though my PB is a 126, and I think I can beat both of those. I'll have to see how the buggy tent goes. Oh, that was the other huge mistake. I don't know if Andy's still here, but I totally got pinned by a pair of no good flies. I beat them, but it was pretty bad. The only pro to that is now Paula's gonna level up for less time when I get to the boogie tent. So it'll only be like 15 seconds of Paula leveling up instead of 40 seconds. Okay, bad key machine. I could give Paula the Holmes hat, but she's not gonna need it. If I was going to give it to her, I would have given it to her before the flies, but I didn't know I was going to get hit by the flies. Huh, that was weird. Oh shoot, urban zombies. Nah. I'm not messing with any zombies right now. That's better. I see a little pumpkin kid down there, but he should be despawned by the time I get over there. I'm usually pretty lucky with 3. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, I'm not fighting any evil, possessed, ventriloquist doll thingies right now. The enemies in 3 trick you too, like, they don't look that menacing, or like, they play dead. So if you're not paying attention, you'll just walk right into them. Or if it's your first time and you just don't know any better. And there's always a lot of zombie dogs down here, so I gotta be careful. Okay, just an ordinary dog. The zombie dog stuck on a tree. Sweet. Bring it, Mr. Tent. Big bottle rocket. Sweet. He not only did a useless attack, but he targeted the teddy bear. Sweet. Defense spray. Just keep doing stuff that's not going to help you survive. That was an optimal boogie time right there. Sweet. Come on. Come on. I can get 123 if this just goes a little bit faster. I really want that. Or actually, I can get a 122. Hi, Katan. Or Katan, or... I suddenly forgot how I should say that. But yeah, I'm actually just ending right here with the new record. Come on. I did it! Yes, 122.49. That is a sweet PB.